Hi, we're so glad that you found this video of our children's messages here from Pine Island United Methodist Church. If you've watched a few of these, well, we hope that you're enjoying them. If this is the first time you found us, well, welcome. We hope that you'll check out some more of our children's messages. For all of God's children means that children's messages are not just for the young. They're for all of us, the young at heart, and for all of God's children. If you want to see more of these, well, check out our YouTube channel. Here's a link. More information can be found also at piumc.org. So let's see what we have for children's message this morning.
Water, God's word, bread and cup, prayer and song. This is where children belong.
Well, good morning. Oh, let's try that one again, okay? Good morning. How are we doing this morning? I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. Well, good morning, big guy. Oh, yeah, big guy there, big guy here. Who is that little person? And is that your little brother, right? Yeah. Pretty cool. I hear there might be a baptism. Exciting. So, in my backpack today, I got a couple things. Okay? I have got a pair of shoes. Okay? And I've got, well, I wanted to have a bike, but I couldn't fit a bike in. So I talked to Nick, okay? I don't know if you guys know Nick. This is Nick. Dean has a picture, I think, of Nick, too. This is Nick, and he works at the Borrow Bike. Did you guys know about the Borrow Bike? You could go down to the trailhead, just like a block away, and they'll loan you a bike. You can borrow a bike to ride on the trail. Isn't that cool? So, Chamber of Commerce says, hey, Pine Island has Borrow Bank for all you people from around the country that want a vacation in Pine Island, okay? Just leave your, I think, driver's license. Is that how it works? Lions know anything about that? I don't know who runs it. I think you leave your driver's license and they'll give you a bike for the day. So anyway, here's another picture of Nick. So I got a bike, or at least I pretend I got a bike, and I got some shoes. So I've got a question. Who knows how to tie their shoes? Okay, I remember when I was younger, like when I was in kindergarten, I had a really hard time tying my shoes. Sometimes my kindergarten teacher would have to help me tie my shoes. So, did I need help tying shoes? And do little people need help tying their shoes? Yeah. And if we need help tying our shoes, what do we have to do? We have to say, help us, right? So, if we ask for help, people will help us, right? Tie our shoes. And, well, bikes. This is the other one. So there's the bike that Nick has there, okay? Who here can ride a bike? Can you ride a bike? I can ride a bike, okay? But I remember with my kids and grandkids, learning to ride a bike is kind of scary, okay? Because it's kind of wobbly. So sometimes, like a grown-up runs along next to you and holds the bike while you're learning to ride, okay? And again, do we sometimes need help learning how to ride a bike? Yeah. And what we do, we say, help me, okay? And they'll help us learn how to ride. Pretty cool? So, we're going to hear a story today. It's an amazing story because the disciples are like in this boat, okay? And it's really rough when the boat's getting tossed about. And then they see Jesus coming to them, but he is like walking on the water. Can you believe that? Have you ever walked on water? When? Like in the wintertime when it's ice, right? Okay, that's a Minnesota thing, okay? People down south, you guys don't understand. Someday you will, okay? So, but in the summertime, when the water's deep, we sink, right? But Jesus is like walking on the water, and then there's Peter. Peter's in the boat. Peter says, hey, if it's you, Jesus, have me come out. And Jesus says, come on out. And Peter steps out of the boat, and guess what? He walks on the water. Crazy? Is that amazing? It is. And then Peter, he goes, oh my goodness, I'm walking on water. And what then happens then? Bloop. He goes in the water. But as he's going down in the water, what do you think he says to Jesus? If we're tying our shoes or riding a bike, what do we say? Help. So he says, help me, Jesus. He says, rescue me. And what do you think Jesus does? He rescues him. He reaches down and grabs onto him, and then they get in the boat. Pretty cool? Yeah. So, when we're tying shoes or riding bikes, we ask other people to help, right? But there might be times in our lives when we kind of feel scared, or things aren't going well, or maybe we're angry at our brother. You ever get angry at your brother? Never. No. Okay, yeah. So maybe we get angry. Your day is going to be coming, okay? And you say, oh, help me, Jesus. And you know what Jesus will do? He will help you. Have you ever heard your folks or your grandfolks saying, help me, Jesus? Yes. Yeah. So they're asking Jesus for help. That's the great thing about Jesus. And when we ask Jesus for help, does he help us? You bet he does. So let's have a prayer, okay? Dear God, we thank you for Jesus and how he loves us. Help us remember that we can always ask you for help. And you will help us. Amen. Okay. And then, what else do I have in my backpack? Tootsie Rolls, right? And I think everybody here knows the drill, is that rather than just one Tootsie Roll, I hand out, we have some new people with us this morning. So here's the thing. You're going, why is a pastor hand out Tootsie Rolls? Okay. So, Kamisha, do I hand out just one Tootsie Roll? Yeah. Oh, and that's all, right? Yeah. No, you're pulling my leg. I don't know if I'm going to give you. No, you're going to go. But rather than just one Tootsie Roll, I give out a whole bunch, right? Okay. And Savannah, do you remember what the Tootsie Rolls remind us of? God's love, right? And we have so much God's love, it spills out of our hands. Isn't that cool? And sometimes we even pass on God's love to others because we have so much to share. Isn't that great? So, I'm going to meet you down there because, again, we're going to make a mess. Okay, you ready? Put your hands together. There we go. Ready? There you go. Ready? And I can't remember, fruit snacks or? Tootsie Rolls, okay. There you go.
What do you say?